Hello, wrestling fans, VHS fans. Welcome to NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.
The following segment has been brought to you by NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.
Wrestling fans, VHS fans, in this segment today, I went to one of our local thrift consignment stores and to see what they had. I ain't been out there in about a month. And they had some interesting selections. I ran into some horror. Awesome. Yeah, great picks. Let's get right into it and let's dive right into it and let's show you what I got. These were all 50 cents to $1. I think most of them was 50 cents, y'all. First up, we have Goonies. Goonies in clamshell here. Goonies. Good flick, good old flick. Now, this is clamshell. I don't really like clamshells, but I do get them if I never got the movie. Clamshell. If I can find it on the original slip, I'll get it later. But for now, I got Goonies on clamshell. Next up, we have Animal House with John Belushi. Animal House. Picked up the Animal House. National Lampoon's awesome movie. Next up, we got Urban Legends Final Cut. Urban Legends The Final Cut. Next up, we got Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula, if I can say that name correctly. Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's the name. Stoker's Dracula. Next up, we got Dracula 2000. Dracula 2000. Next, we have the movie. I've never seen this before, and it's made in 1988. It is Cassandra. Cassandra. Never seen it. Had to get it. It's an 80s horror flick. Wow. I ain't never seen it. Can you believe that? Cassandra. Next up, we have The Bone Collector. The Bone Collector. Let's got David Arquette next is Scream Part 3. Scream 3. Next up, we got Stephen King's adaptation of The Dark Half. The Dark Half. Next up, we got a Stephen King's is Salem's Lot, the movie. Salem's Lot. Now, I ain't sure. Here. Salem's Lot. I don't know about Stephen King's, not to be honest with you. What do I know, right? Anymore. It's an old film, yeah. Novel by Stephen King. I forgot who wrote it, to be honest with you. Unbelievable that I forgot that. Salem's Lot. Stephen King's adaptation. And I got this for 10 cents, y'all. 10 cents. This next one right here. 10 cents. Let's check it out, see what it looks like. Yeah. 10 cents. It is Jaws, The Revenge. Jaws, The Revenge. Next up, I picked up another copy of Halloween Part 2. Halloween 2. Next up, we have Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt. Next up, we got a Corey Haim film here in Demolition University. Demolition University. Wind that back a little bit before it gets caught. Demolition University. Next up, we have David Arquette in See Spot Run. See Spot Run. Next up, we have Goldie Hawn and Mel Gibson in Bird on a Wire. Bird on a Wire. Next up, we got Harrison Ford in Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. Last but not least, whatever you want to call it, they got an eBay package here. Ordered this off eBay. This is tied into it. go right into it. Let's see what I ordered. I can't remember. Yes, that's the one I did order. Yes. My wife has been looking for this for a little while now. It is a media. It is the original, the Santa Claus the movie. Santa Claus the movie on media release. Thing about it is, see, when you order from eBay, you never know what you get. It is a media cover. But I want to show you something. It is a media cover, which is awesome. And I thought for a second that it wasn't a media cassette, but it is. It is media, but it's a newer version of the media in video treasures. And it does have video treasures here, so it is correct. It is correct tape in correct box. I think this is the newer art, not the older art, but I'm not familiar. But anyway, it is the Santa Claus the movie. That wraps it up. This takes care of this segment. This segment is over now. The end of the segment. We'll catch you on the next segment from NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN plus VHS.
This segment was brought to you by NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN plus VHS.